Hi and welcome on board. I am the Norwegian train driver, and today we are going to pick up some timber from Sørli Timber Terminal. We start the route from Lillestrøm, just outside Oslo, and we drive about 100 kilometers north. At first, we're going to take the trunk line. I actually had to look up what the English name was for it. In Norwegian, it's called Hovedbanen. It was the first railroad in Norway. It runs from Oslo to Eidsvoll, and it opened in 1854. The builder was Robert Stevenson. He was the son of a famous railroad engineer called George Stevenson. This channel is gonna be all about driving freight train in Norway, Norwegian signal system, signs and rules. In future videos I'm gonna show you details from the various locomotive we drive, if I get permission from my company, that is. So for now it's gonna be exterior only, but there are loads to cover still, and I'll do my best to keep it interesting. I work for a Swedish company called Hectorail. We transport a lot of goods in Norway, Sweden, Denmark and Germany. And my part is to transport empty wagons from the border town Kongsvinger to various timber terminals in eastern part of Norway. Then wait for loading and drive them back again to Kongsvinger. And from Kongsvinger, Swedish drivers take the wagons to two large factories in Sweden where they produce packaging board. Our locomotive today is produced by Siemens, a German company, and it's called Vectron, and it's electric locomotive. We're about to leave Lillestrøm station now. And to the left of us we see Gardermobanen, which connects Oslo Airport to the city center. The upcoming signal means that we are leaving Lillestrøm station, and you see two green lights. That means we can leave the station at full speed. We're about to leave the parallel tracks that leads to Oslo Airport, and we're gonna turn right. And we're gonna see a speed sign coming up on the right side. And when the triangle is pointing down, that means the speed is reduced. It takes a few seconds to reduce the speed of our freight train, so we have to start to brake pretty fast. The beep you are hearing is from the automatic train control telling me to slow down, and the double beep is just before the control is going to intervene and brake me automatically. The point where you have to have reduced your speed to 90 is marked by a little yellow triangle here on the right side. And the speed limit here is 90 kilometers per hour, not 9 as the sign said. I don't know why they shorten it, but it's just the way it is. We are now gonna pass under Gardermobanen, and the trains that are going to Oslo Airport over us now, they can reach a speed of 210 kilometers per hour, and that's the fastest possible in Norway. Alright, so we are approaching our first station after Lillestrøm, and this station has something wrong with its tracks, so there's a temporary reduced speed through the station, and that is marked with a sign on the right side here, which says 40. So let's reduce our speed to 40. even the temporarily reduced speeds are controlled by the automatic train control, so it will intervene and brake us automatically. The point where we have to have 40 kilometers per hour is marked by a little yellow triangle on the left side, just over here. And now we're gonna say hello to Gardermobanen again. It's coming up on our right hand side, and we're gonna drive parallel with that for a while. In our next signal here, you will see two green lights and one flashing orange. And the flashing orange means that the next signal will be red, and we have to stop at this station. stood here on the station for a bit, so I turned off my camera and I forgot to switch it back on again immediately after we had the green light, so there's going to be a few second break and a train is gonna overtake us from Gardermobanen. There it is, traveling about 200 kilometers per hour I think, and we are probably around 100 I think. You will see two red lights coming up on our right hand side now for Gardermobanen. This is a little scary if you have not driven here a lot, because you think that one of the signals are yours, but it's not. So we're gonna leave Gardermobanen over here, and we are soon going to pass over it because Gardermobanen is gonna turn left towards the airport and we are going more to the right. We are passing over Gardermobanen now, and you can see the European route E6 in the distance. We are going to pass over that too. That is one of the main roads through Norway. It starts in Sweden and goes all the way through Norway. I'm sorry about all this silent treatment, but I have a colleague beside me and we chat a lot, so I have to edit ourselves out of the video. Yeah, we have to stop here, I see. There's a red light ahead. This is the city closest to Oslo Airport. And here comes the train we are waiting for. It's produced in Switzerland by Stadler. It's called Fast Light Intercity and Regional Train, a short FLIRT, and it's taken over most of the passenger traffic in Norway. I drove them while I had practice at school, and they are quite easily to drive and fast. Alright, green light, it's our time to use the tracks. The yellow V sign on our right hand side means there is a crossing coming up, and it's going to be followed by a flashing white light. That means that the barriers are down and we are allowed to cross the road. We are gonna drive alongside European route number 6 for a while now, but the only vehicle we can compete against is the trucks, maybe? Yeah, there is one. We are taking over that one. I've been going on for 25 minutes now, so I think this is it for part 1, and I hope you join me for the other parts as well.